Tamika J. Hey you guys, it's Tamika J with Wind Down with Tamika J, and I have my homie from another mother, Aaron Marcus Payne. I'd like to say his full name. Say hi to the camera.
Hey.
Can we cheers just for you just being here?
Cool.
Alright, so yummy, how's that?
It's alright.
It's alright. It's just alright?
Yeah, I mean, it's wine.
You're not a wine person, are you?
Not really.
Not really? Okay, I guess, but you're going to have to, because this is Wind Down with Tamika J.
for you, I got you.
All right, then. That's all I'm saying.
When
You
in
got
Rome,
me.
you do what Romans do.
That's it. That's it. So what you been up to, Aaron?
What
have you been doing?
Just been hustling, man. Like practicing. Hustling.
Practicing what?
Guitar.
Because I know you first started playing drums.
Yes.
And so when did you start playing drums? Like, when did that happen?
I started playing drums when I was like 7 at my dad's church. Like most drummers around here, most of us started in church.
Yeah.
And I played drums all the way up until like 5 years ago when I started playing guitar. Once I started playing guitar and I seen that it was something I would be interested in doing, then I kind of put the drums down and went all in on
What was it about the guitar that made you feel like, okay, I don't want to let this go?
It was just like just the feel of it and the sound of it. And once I started getting into guitar, I started getting into like blues music, and it's like very guitar heavy. So once I got into that, I just fell in love with playing guitar, and I
Now you can't drop it?
can't get enough.
You can't get enough of it. A fun fact is when you did my first album, Acoustically Speaking Volume 1, I did not know that you were just getting into playing guitar. You lied. You lied to me. You fooled me, because it sounded like you've been playing guitar for a hot minute.
I mean, I just like at that time I was working very hard at it because I felt like, okay, here I am, I'm just getting started. It's people who've been playing for like 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
So I'm behind. So in order for me to catch up, I got to do a lot. So I was like night and day.
Yeah. Now, were you nervous when you were doing that album? Like, oh my God, this is like,
no,
she gonna think I suck. Because I did. I'm thinking like you like Jimi Hendrix and stuff.
I didn't get nervous. I don't know why. Maybe you made me feel comfortable, I guess. I don't know.
You made him feel comfortable.
But I didn't. I don't know.
So as of right now, what are you working on now?
Right now I'm working on my project, which most of it is done. I'm just like kind of holding back from putting it out because I don't just want to release a project without making some kind of effort to make people aware of it before I put it out, because I don't want to just release it and then it's just out there.
Yeah.
So right now I'm kind of funding my own tour. Like I'll be in Atlanta next week, then the following week DC, then next month I'll be in Orlando and Tampa. Just to kind of put the word out on myself.
It's true.
So,
you have to do that. You need to do that.
Yeah.
How has it your career as far as you being here? Like, do you feel like you want to stay in Florida, or do you see yourself moving somewhere else?
Honestly, I've been to where the so-called musical hotspots are, and to me it's all in, you don't have to live there, you just have to be in the circle of what's going on. As long as people know your name and they know what you do, you can live on Mars. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find a way to contact you if they want you.
That's true.
So you just gotta keep putting out good content and great stuff, and if it's good, eventually somebody's gonna latch on to it. You just gotta stay steadfast.
And what's the overall sound with your album? Like, what?
Man.
What's the overall?
Overall
Give
sound.
us a little tease or something.
Well, it's because I'm like very guitar generated these days. Like it's a lot of guitar stuff on there. Probably too much, but I mean, if you like guitar, then this is the album for you whenever it's released. I would say it would be a little bit of like from like Lenny Kravitz type stuff to Anthony Hamilton type stuff to Music Soul Child type stuff, all mixed, mashed up into one project. It'd be like if them guys had a group
So,
and they went on the road as a group.
so am I assuming that Lenny Kravitz is like one of your biggest influences?
Lenny.
I know you love some Gary Clark Jr.
Yes, I love Gary Clark Jr.
He's amazing.
He's like my hero.
I know that.
So
I
but,
see that on Facebook.
You know, yeah, like it definitely has that vibe. It's some like Prince type stuff on there. Like my biggest influence as far as me musically now, I would say is like Gary Clark Jr.,
Yeah.
Prince, Music Soul Child, Anthony Hamilton, D'Angelo, like all of that instrumentalist type
Yeah.
music. So that's mainly what my project is about.
Say, what advice, I actually should say, would you give to an up and coming artist? Like, what advice would you give them?
I would say if you're an up and coming artist, you need to realize why you're really doing this. If
True.
you're doing this for the money, then you're in the wrong profession.
Very true.
You
Amen
have
to that.
love it because
You do have to love it.
being a creature of the arts is not you're not really going to be taken seriously by a lot of people, and a lot of people is going to speak ill of what you're doing because you're doing something out of the norm. So you're not going to get a whole lot of support, and you're not going to make a whole lot of money at first. So you just have to have that know within yourself that this is what I'm going to do. This is who I am, and this is why I was created. This is what I'm going to give to the world, and I'm going to do it by all means necessary. And if you have the attitude, then you can be steadfast and push. And it's going to be some hard times. It's going to be some great times.
That's
know.
true.
I'm sure every artist
Yes, very
have
true.
their story about their ups and downs.
Yeah, there's a
So-
season. Like I always say, know your season as an artist. You know, if you're not, gigging as much, that might be your season to observe. That
True.
might be your season to create more. So be mindful of your season. Now, I know definitely you are a very private person.
I am.
You are very private, but for the people out there who are watching, you are a father.
Yes.
So, do you feel like you didn't have the baby, but when your wife had the baby, did it make your guitar playing better, your creative ability better, like stage presence better by just having your daughter?
It gave me other inspiration. I would say, just to. Even though she's very young right now, but you can see that pride, how proud she is when she sees you doing something. Like if she just sees me practicing, like just me strumming the strings, she gets like
That's so
crazy
cute.
excited.
Aw.
Like, and that's just extra motivation, I would say, for me.
Because now you have like a bigger picture. Like now you.
Yeah, and like because it's one thing to be that struggling musician when it's just you, but when you have somebody who's looking to you for support, like you have to do a little more to make things happen for yourself.
True.
And not get out of your creative realm.
Oh, what would you say to a younger Aaron? Like, what are the top 2 things you would say to a younger you?
To my younger self, I would say, know who you are and believe in yourself. And definitely, I would tell them to start playing guitar a lot
Yeah.
earlier than what you did. So
That's true.
that's what I would say.
Because I remember we had a discussion and you revealed to me that one of your family members was murdered.
Yes.
And then that kind of gave you you were enlightened as to like living your dream and being in your purpose.
Yes. My cousin, he was a very good drummer, and he also was one of them thug Negroes from the hood.
That's what I'm talking about.
But at the same time, like him and his dad was like big influences on my life. Like when my parents divorced, like his dad was kind of stepped in as that role as my dad. So, and he was a musician, and he never really seen his musicianship take him where it should have because he got complacent in where he was.
Yeah.
And then my cousin, like the same thing, like he didn't really see a future in being a musician, so he kind of became a drug dealer at the same time. I mean,
Yeah.
money, I guess, was coming through that avenue. But it kind of like, because I was originally a criminal justice major, and I was really just doing it because I felt like I would be able to make money doing that, and
Yeah.
that was a smarter career choice. It wasn't really that I wanted to, but
You felt at that time that's what
Yeah.
you needed to do to
yeah.
make money.
So like when I had to move back home, and like after all that tragedy happened, like I just made a choice within myself that if I'm gonna go back to school, it's gonna be for what I want to do and not what I think people want me to do. So
I know that's right.
went
Can we
back.
cheers to that?
Oh,
Do what you want to do, people.
Certainly.
Live your life. Now, the people out there want to know who you are, where they can find you, where they can stalk you, all that good stuff. So tell the people where they can find. It's the Aaron Marcus Payne. Where can they find you?
I mean, you can find me at AaronMarcusPayne.com. All of my social media is Aaron Marcus Payne. YouTube.
I like it easy.
Yeah, like
But now, there's people who don't know how to spell. They might think Payne is Pain, but you
Okay.
spell, yeah, so you got to let the people
it's
know. you know?
AARONMARCUSPAYNE.
There you go.
Yes.
Because, you know, people, they might be like, oh, Payne, P-A, and then they might go somewhere else.
And I'm available. I do guitar tracks. I do drum tracks. I do live performance. I'm available if you need me.
If you hear the brother, if you're well, I said it wrong. If you need a guitar player for anything, make sure you holler at Aaron Marcus Payne, www.aaronmarcuspayne.com. And this was another amazing episode of Wind Down with Tamika J. You can find me at www.TamikaJMusic.com. I'm going to spell it out for you guys. It's www.TamikaJMusic.com. And once you go on that website, find all my social media info. Thank you guys for watching. This has been another episode of Wind Down with Tamika J.
Pull up a chair, let's sit and talk.